Hi Taurus, welcome to 2016, your year ahead astrology forecast. This may be one of your best years ever. First, your ruling planet Venus is direct all year. Having Venus direct means you can move forward with your plans, you can move forward with relationships, you can increase your abundance, and it's just good news. Another good thing that's happening for you all year is Jupiter is in Virgo, your sister sign, Pluto is in Capricorn, your sister sign, and they're forming a grand Earth trine off your planets in Taurus. Your Sun in Taurus, your Moon in Taurus, your rising in Taurus, and this is spectacular. And I know I talked about this before, but it's worth mentioning that it shows up in your solar return charts. In life we call it happy birthday. In astrology, it's where your sun returns to exact degree of birth every year. When the sun goes into Taurus and hits your exact degree, you're in a new solar year. And so having Jupiter and Pluto in positive energy flow, forming that grand Earth trine in your chart, is so good for improving your health, improving work, improving prosperity, improving life, improving love, improving abundance, your wealth. And this energy is going on all year, and they team up February through July. So all of February, March, April, May, June, July. They don't really start to separate till August. So they're in this trine, harmonious energy flow, positive energy flow for most of the year. And that is lifting the Taurus up. That's inspiring you, uplifting you, empowering you, making it easier for you to make plans, making it easier for you to attract love, attract abundance. And this is really good news. Now, Mars is going to retrograde for you in the area of relationships between April 17th and June 29th. Mars is going to stay extra long in Scorpio in 2016, 131 days or 18 weeks he'll be in Scorpio. That's a really long time for Mars to be in one sign. Now, he does retrograde every 2 years, just like Venus retrogrades every 18 months or year and a half. So it's not uncommon that he's retrograding this year. What's significant is that it's in Scorpio, and for you, Scorpio brings the action to relationships. And so this could, bring passion into your relationship. So, sometimes when we've been married a long time, or with the same person, the passion kind of wanes. Well, having Mars here could reignite the flames of passion in your existing marriage or partnership. And it could also bring back a past love. So a relationship from your past could be coming back with this Mars retrograde in Scorpio. That could also be happening for you, but it can bring a new vitality in your relationships, infusing your relationship with a new energy. Mars is energy, and especially in Scorpio. This is going to be interesting. Passion, fire, desire. And so this is about relationship for you. And it could be bringing passion to a relationship, or it could be bringing a past relationship back to you. And, when it's retrograde, it's not the best time to meet somebody. You don't want to meet someone new with Mars retrograde in the area of relationship. So if you're single, you definitely want to, be open, but don't get too excited, because when Mars goes direct, the whole thing could fizzle. So I will go into detail when we get closer to this time period It's like I can already hear you guys going, tell me more, tell me more. And, you know, when I look out over a year, it's like looking way down the end of a road. But as the months get closer, it's easier for me to see. And so, as you know, when we get to April, I'll go into more detail as to how to best navigate this Mars retrograde in Scorpio. Now, another thing that's happening, which is kind of good for you, because Mercury is going to retrograde in the Earth signs. And this year is a bit unusual because Mercury is going to retrograde 4 times. He typically retrogrades 3 times a year. This year it's 4 times. And 2 of them are in Capricorn. Well, Capricorn is a sister sign. So for you, it may not be as challenging navigating these retrogrades, except for the one that's in Taurus. And so Mercury will retrograde in Capricorn January 5th through January 26th. Then he retrogrades in Taurus April 28th through May 22nd. I can just speak from my own experience. When, you know, Mercury retrogrades in my sign, it drives me crazy. It's just so difficult to communicate, and it's so difficult to get anything done or to figure things out. And so that will be the hairy time for you, is when he's in your sign on April 28th through May 22nd. And that'll give you an opportunity to rethink things, redo things, reapply yourself to what you're doing. Mercury will then retrograde in Virgo August 30th through September 21st, and then he retrogrades again in Capricorn December 19th through January 8th. So for you, it's in the area of love, romance. Look at that. For you next year, you've got the Mars retrograde in the area of marriage and partnership. Then Mercury's going to retrograde in the area of true love and romance. And so these are typically the romance area is where, you know, you first meet someone and you have all that chemistry and passion. And, you know, that Virgo is that area for you. And so having Mercury retrograde there, August 30th through September 21st, again, another past love could return to you. Again, it's not the time to meet someone new. Now, you know, people fall in love every minute of every day. So, you know, you can't control what you feel for someone else. I'm just saying heads up, because when Mercury goes direct, you may not feel that way, or they may not feel that way. So falling in love is like a spell is being cast. And when a planet goes direct, it's like the spell is off, or the spell is broken. And now you can see the person clearly. You can see what's going on more clearly. And so, you know, heads up, you know, you could be in love this year, or falling in love quite a bit this year. Some of you could meet your true love this year, because Jupiter is there in that area, and the eclipses are going off in that area. And so is the North Node. There's 2 points on the moon that are really important: the North Node and the South Node. The North Node represents the direction of life you need to go in, and the South Node represents where you've come from and are to go no more. North Node in Virgo. Well, Virgo is your sister sign, and it rules the area of true love, romance, risk-taking, self-confidence, creative self-expression. So for some of you, you know, you could be meeting someone that it feels like, you know, the love of your life, or your soulmate, or your true love, someone who's really important to you. And that's on all year until Jupiter moves into Libra September 9th. So for the first 9 months of the year, you know, there's a lot happening for you in the area of relationships and true love and romance. And that's going to continue in 2017 as well. Because, well, for all of 2016, because the eclipses are happening in this area for you. Virgo rules the area of the love you give to others, true love, romance. Pisces brings the action to the love you receive from others, your friends, where you hang out, where you network. And those are the fun houses, and you got the eclipses there. And what's good for you, Taurus, is having the eclipses there, they line up with your Taurus, your planets in Taurus. Pisces sextiles you. And Virgo trines you, harmonious energy flow. So even though the eclipses are going to be intense, especially that first one, the total solar eclipse in Pisces, because it's also a supermoon, that is going to be really intense. For you, it's positive. For you, it is uplifting you, inspiring you, and it can be opening new doors for you. It can be opening new doors in creative self-expression. It can be opening new doors in true love and romance. Also for having a baby or having a better relationship with your children. It also opens the doors for you being lucky, you know, having spontaneous luck, like sudden windfalls, sudden breakthroughs, sudden opportunities, and your hopes and wishes coming true this year. So for you, these eclipses are good news. Now, the first one's on March 8th, and that's in Pisces. Then there's one, last one in Libra at 3 degrees, a lunar eclipse. And then in September, there is a solar eclipse, annular or partial, in Virgo. And then September 6th, a lunar eclipse in Pisces. So, you know, and that's going to continue in 2017 until they move into Leo, Aquarius, and then that will start to move you and make changes in your career. But these can be opening up more fun for you, like enjoying your life more, having more fun in your life, having more playtime, having more creative time to be more creative, having time for yourself, having time for love, having time for new love, new friendship too. So for those of you coupled, it can bring more fire and passion into the relationship, but it can also open up new friendships for you, where you meet a new pal and you really hit it off and you really like this person and it's good for you. And so this is a wonderful energy for Taurus. I love giving you good news. And it really is positive here for you. Now, I'm not saying there's not going to be challenges next year or, you know, setbacks, but it really does look good. And, you know, as we get into the months, when I do the January, February, and on, I can go into greater detail as to how this is impacting you. I love the Jupiter-Pluto energy for you because Jupiter is in your sister sign and it's in such a fun area for you and creative area, and it's in positive energy flow with Pluto in the area of your spirituality and future vision, what you believe. And this is a wonderful time to say, launch a new business, launch something creative, something spiritual and creative. It's wonderful for travel. It's wonderful for going to school. It's wonderful for reaching out to people that may live at a distance from you, but you really feel a strong connection to. This energy is so positive, and it's inspiring you to be more creative. It's empowering you to be more creative and make positive changes in your life, so that this energy is saying, Taurus, you can make your life what you want it to be. You can get out of that comfortable rut. You can get out of that place of feeling stuck. And you know, even small changes can make a big change in what we're doing. You know, small changes in your behavior can make a big change in your life and what you're doing and where you're going. Now, there's a lot of big energy going on with the mutable signs, and that's the Virgo, the Pisces, the Sagittarius, and the Geminis, right? The eclipses are happening in the Pisces, Virgo, and the Saturn is in Sagittarius. And so for you, it's not it's not so active for you. So in other words, it's not impacting the Taurus like it is the mutable signs this year. 2016 is having a greater impact on the mutable signs. It may require you to make some changes in your goals. With Saturn in Sagittarius for the entire year, he is going to be challenging Neptune and will be involved with the Pisces solar eclipse and the Gemini full moon at the end of the year is going to be another one where the Saturn-Neptune is very much involved, and these two don't like each other. One wants to build, the other wants to dissolve. One wants boundaries, the other wants to be unlimited. And so when they challenge each other, it does force a crisis in consciousness. But again, it's not happening, it may require you to make some adjustments, of course, and as we get closer into the months, I will go into more detail with it. Saturn will square Neptune June 17th and then September 10th. And as you can see, those are the cycles of Gemini and then Virgo. So for you, Pisces sextiles you. So Neptune is in a supportive aspect with you. Now it is in an area of friendships, and so wherever Neptune is where we can be fooled, even in positive aspect with our planets. So that's an area where you want to pay attention to your friends and make sure that they really have your back or that they're really your friend. And so, Neptune can bring frenemies. And so you want to be paying attention to where you're investing your energy, whom you are investing your energy with, and what is the return. Are they valuing you? Are they respecting you? Are they appreciating you? As well as with Saturn in the area of shared resources, intimacy, and finances, you have an opportunity to look at your debt structure. Are there any changes you want to make in your financial picture? Are there any changes that you want to make in your debt structure so that you have more money coming in than going out? Now, Venus is helping you with this year because Venus is direct all year. She starts out in Sagittarius in January, and she ends the year in Capricorn, your sister sign. And so this is very positive for you because she's on the move. Now, the Mercury retrogrades are going to be interesting because they are in the earth signs, and that can be about prosperity, but it's also about well-being and health, taking care of one's health, taking care of your resources. And, you can go to my website and read the do's and don'ts of Mercury retrograde and, navigating Mercury retrograde, because that can be a bit challenging. I think it's going to be really interesting with Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde at the same time, because Mars retrogrades in April and so does Mercury. And so that may be a time in May to practice patience with others. But you're going to have so many good things to look forward to, because there could be creative opportunities for you in 2016 that you've only dreamed of. Maybe you're getting published. Maybe you are starting your own YouTube channel. Maybe you are starting a fabulous internet business or some sort of service business that is very exciting for you and fun for you. And yeah, we all have to ride these crazy Mercury retrogrades. We just came out of one with the Libra in October here, and it was pretty crazy. And so it can be crazy making. But if you keep a sense of humor, then that really helps, because if we take things too serious, we just get hung up. you know? And it's like, hey, life's too short. And it's not about, you know, getting hung up in the day-to-day grind. And so, you know, ride the wave, I say. Ride the wave. You know, if the energy's there, go for it. If the energy's not there, wait. Don't be in a hurry for anything. Now, there's 4 supermoons in 2016, and the first one is that Pisces total solar eclipse, and even the eclipses after that, they're not even total. So even the eclipses are starting to give us a break, which is good. And then the supermoons are Aries, October 15th, and then you have a fabulous one. The Taurus full moon is a supermoon. You had one this year too, and this one will be on November 14th. That's an awesome moon, by the way. You get one new moon and one full moon a year. And this is an awesome full moon, and it's a super moon, it's super duper, and this is uplifting and inspiring you and encouraging you. And, you know, it is just so good. It is good news here for the Taurus in 2016. And you've waited a long time because for years you had Saturn and Scorpio opposing your Taurus. And you know, Saturn can be so challenging when he's opposing, because Saturn takes the energy out of what he touches, especially in challenging aspect. And so, you know, you've been tired in 2013, 2014, and even part of 2015. And so now, 2016, Saturn's in Sagittarius. He's saying make some financial adjustments, make some personal adjustments in your life, but it's not major. And Pluto is in positive energy flow with you. Jupiter is in positive energy flow with you. Neptune is in positive energy flow with you. Chiron, who acts like a planet in your astrology, is an asteroid between Saturn the past and Uranus the future. Chiron is the bridge. And Chiron is in Pisces, in positive energy flow with you. He goes retrograde June 27th through November 30th, but you know, that energy is so subtle. Most of us don't even notice it. Like, we don't notice when Chiron goes retrograde. And so I just think it's so awesome and a wonderful year for you. So you have the opportunity to really increase your prosperity, your power, your expansion, and you know, expanding yourself in the world, expanding what you do in the world. It's a wonderful year for Taurus. Now, you know, with the Mars retrograde, it is also going to give you an opportunity to see where you need to set better boundaries with other people, where you need to draw the line with other people, you know, who may be going over, getting into your space that you don't want. And, you know, with the Mars retrograde, retrogrades are always opportunities to go back over and redo things, reevaluate the relationship, reevaluate the contract. This area also rules contracts. Reevaluate who you're consulting with. Do you want to look at, you know, your doctors, you know, or an attorney or a coach or whoever you consult with? Are they doing it for you? Do you need a new attorney? Do you need a new coach? Do you need a new doctor? You know, what do you need? What are you looking at? It's important to reevaluate these things, especially during the retrograde. Is a wonderful time to do that. And with the Mars retrograde there, this is a great time for you to do it. Neptune is uplifting you. Neptune is, you know, inspiring you to go for your dreams. Neptune is in that area of dreams and hopes and wishes and being lucky. So, you know, Neptune could like bring sudden luck, sudden windfall, sudden opportunity that you didn't know was coming your way, and then all of a sudden it's presented to you, and it's fantastic. Because Neptune is also in, you know, positive energy flow, even though it's not aspecting Pluto, but any planets moving in Capricorn, like Mercury, Pluto, Venus, when Venus gets there. Venus will be in Capricorn in June. And then at the end of the year, Venus, well, Mercury is in Capricorn at the end of the year twice. Venus will be in very late Aquarius by the end of this year, 2016. So she's on the move the whole year. I mean, she's just flying through your chart. She's just, and you know, wherever she is, she brings love and beauty and abundance. And so having her move forward all year for you is very positive and fortunate, and can open doors for you, can bring blessings to you, bring new opportunities for you. It is so positive and inspiring and uplifting. And you know, Jupiter, when Jupiter moves on in September 9th, he will move into the area of work and health, and that can improve your work, that can improve your health, and he'll be there till October 2017, where then he moves into the area of relationship for you. So this is a wonderful year. Those of you looking for love, it's on all year. Going into the year, going into next year, it's on. And it's really being opened up by these eclipses and the North Node in Virgo and Jupiter in Virgo. So there's so much energy in the area of the love you give to others, the love you receive from others, the area of passion and true love and romance, creative self-expression. That is happening all year for you. And for those of you coupled, you know, there's energy here that is saying, reignite the passion, reignite the flame, and feel that passion and chemistry in your long-term liaison, partnership. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Now, I'm not seeing a lot here in the career. Of course, that will happen, you know, when you get to Aquarius and Pisces, which will come in late January and February. You know, that's the time where your career is, you know, the action is there in the career sector. But because of the way Jupiter is angled this year for you with Pluto, you could get a promotion, you could get some sort of opportunity that you've only dreamed of, and or your business, if you own your own business, could expand this year because of this Jupiter-Pluto connection. So it looks good. And, you know, I'm not seeing any challenges here with the money. You know, there is Saturn in that area of shared resources or banking, where you bank, where you share your resources. And with Saturn, we always want to, you know, get things in order, get things structured, get things, you know, taken care of business. And so, you know, you want to take a look at that this year of what changes you can make so that there's more cash coming in than going out. Or if there's any loans you want to restructure, go for it. If you're going for a loan, make sure you've got everything, all your ducks in a row. Bankers love everything in print, where they can read the numbers, they can read, you know, your credit score, they can analyze your numbers and know what they're working with. That's really important to have that going for you. But it looks so good. And health will be good, right? The better we feel, the more energy we have. And when Jupiter goes into Libra, that's going to definitely help to heal anything that's been hanging around. Spiritually, it is about your philosophy and foundation, your spiritual foundation. The stronger the spiritual foundation, the easier it is to manage challenges in life, to manage things that come up, crises, whatever, problems. Stronger the philosophy, the stronger the spiritual foundation, the easier it is to manage challenges. But overall, it is exciting, it is creative, it is fun. I see a lot of love here, a lot of love between people that are together, or love between people that are coming together. So happy together. So how is the weather? So happy together. That's what I'm saying. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Taurus. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. If you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology in 2016, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It takes you to my astrology service page. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we are working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, that link is below. It takes you to my coaching page. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Taurus, so happy together. I hope your days stay easy and your moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with the choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And when you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. Yeah, this is my wish.